welcome to Live from Studio 69.
P-right.
Welcome to Live from Studio 69, featuring your boy, the legendary, in cursive and all caps. I don't even know if you can do cursive in all caps. The legendary Robert Wyndham, and I'm back. Legendary Q&A session. And I got a special guest with me tonight. He was a little nervous, a little apprehensive, but she came through in much. We just gonna say she told me I can't even give her government name. Her guest. We just gonna say her name is Sherri. I actually gave her a nickname. I said Sherri in the city because we talked about something that we might talk about and then we might do it and y'all might see it. But Sherri, welcome to Live from Studio 69. How you feeling today?
Robert, thanks for having me. You gonna take it easy on me today?
I am. I told you I'm gonna make it easy like Sunday morning.
I'm scared of that because you know you be clowning. So
I took a pill. Look, I took a pill today.
You took a chill pill? All right, we'll see.
I took a pill today. So, Sherri, we're gonna get into this.
Okay.
Because I know you got things to do. You got people to see. And
I have places to go.
You got places to go. So I'm not gonna hold you up. Here we go. First question out the gate. Who is your celebrity crush? Why are you looking up at the silver? Who?
50 Cent. Oh, why you gotta look disappointed?
50 Cent. First of all, you did. So let me get this straight. You looked up, rolled your eyes this way. You rolled your eyes right to left like you was reading it. Or is it left to right? However, you rolled your eyes at the top of your head and you came up with 50 Cent. Yeah. AKA Curtis Jackson. What do you like about 50 Cent? Let's talk about that.
Okay, let's talk about it. So I have a preference for chocolate. So I had to think which one I was gonna pick, right?
Oh, which one?
You know, it's a couple to choose from.
100%,
So,
I'm with you.
I like 50. You know why? He's humble. He seems down to earth. He is just real. But I do wear petty boots, and he can get shady with the best of them. So if you ever watched him in an interview, you'll see he's very well spoken, very articulate, real humble. But if you come at him wrong, he'll drag you. And I do tend to enjoy his shade. So outside of that, I think he's a respected businessman. I can respect how he's carried himself. And one thing that I see, it's not like he comes out to attack other people. When you look at how other celebrities start stuff with him, he never starts it, but he will finish it. So I can respect that.
Okay. I like,
and
you know what?
Show a damn good concert.
That's a really good answer. Unexpected. Okay, on top of that, you know, 50, did you like his music?
I love his music.
Feel you. Best album he got?
I won't say best album. My favorite song in the club. That's just my favorite song.
I can't hate. I like, my favorite song is when he kicked it off and he dropped the 50 Cent piece and he kicked it off, G-Unit. We in here. About to get the drop. Now that's fire. That's fire. Best show that 50 done produced.
I would say.
You want me to name it?
Power Book 2.
Better than the original?
I like it better than the original.
Interesting. Might have to do a part 2 to this interview because that's an interesting take. So to start it off, y'all, Sherri, she like 50 Cent and Curtis Jackson because the chocolate thing is absolutely ridiculous.
It's not.
Yeah, she told me y'all I had light skin privilege before we got on. But anyway.
And you got the good hair. Come on now. Don't hate on the Chocolate Brothers. Y'all had the 90s and the 80s. Let the Chocolate Brothers have it for a while.
We had the 80s and 90s, early 2000s, and even now. Don't get mistaken by that. Don't let the people fool you. Don't let they like them wavy and light skin, Sherri.
All right, this show I'm gonna let you check.
Believe that. Let's move on. So honestly, what has been on your mind recently, if you want to share with the legendary delegation out there, with my peoples? What's been on your mind lately? I know it's a lot of things that's going on in the world today. What's been on your mind lately? It don't have to be nothing that's political. It don't have to be. But what's been on Sherri's mind lately? You froze on me. Do it again. What's been on your mind? Like the whole thing just froze. Go ahead, I'm ready. Is that your internet?
I would honestly like Jada to just shut up. I am tired of her. Every time I turn on the TV, she's there. Every time I open up Instagram, she's there. It doesn't matter. I'm turning on the TV in the middle of the day to check the news on a break. It's Jada, Jada, Jada. I don't want to read your book. I don't care how you feel. We do not care. We are tired of you. I am sick and tired of her embarrassing her husband. And I feel like she is the biggest narcissist around. Everything is about her. I hated how she behaved when her husband cut up at the Oscars. The joke was funny. He laughed, right? Then you give him a look. He goes up there and slaps this man that you got some kind of history with. We don't care. You sleeping with your son's friend. We don't care. Whatever you do, that's your business. But you make it our business when you put it out here on your show and in the media for us to talk about. And I'm tired of hearing about it because I think what goes on between husband and wife is between those two people and it's not our business. I just like somebody to get her to shut up.
I agree with you. I don't. Why she keep doing this to the Fresh Prince though? Why she keep doing this? Y'all know I did a couple of shows talking about the Fresh Prince. Y'all got to protect Will Smith at all times. Number one. I'm with you. I'm tired of Wu. He's on my nerves. You know what I mean? Wu gets on my nerves. No, and then you heard about what's the boy's name? August Alestino or whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
He likes men right now. So Jada done his interaction with her. He said, I don't want to. You see what Wu do?
All the way out, right?
You see what happened when you mess with Wu? Will
Ooh.
stay far away from her as possible. She is no good for the business.
So what you trying to say? You trying to say she don't have a good? She turned him away from women?
What I'm saying is this. Stay away from Wu. That's all I'm going to say. Her son didn't want to be a boy no more. He wanted to cut off his genitalia. Her daughter stopped whipping her hair back and forth. I mean, Will don't know whether he coming or going. Her mama look good though. Her mama do look good though.
Her mama is good.
Her mama
There's
like
a lot of confusion going on in that family, but it stems from the top.
It's her.
Yeah.
It's Wu. I'm telling you. Ban Wu. We need to band together. Get Wu up out of here. Get Wu up out of here. I love that. I love that answer. Okay, let's do this one. Let's get a little harder question for you because you jumped on that one real quick. And please don't let your stuff freeze up like that anymore. What is the hardest challenge you've had to overcome? You ain't got to get too deep into it. But what's the hardest challenge that you've had to overcome in your life to this point? Hardest challenge.
So you told me not to get deep, but you gonna ask me a hard question?
Okay, what's the easiest challenge you done had to get? You don't like that one?
Taking it easy on me today.
This is true. But that's a good one. So you ain't gotta. Okay, don't dig deep into the bag.
Okay, I'll give you a hard. I will say.
Give me a hard one.
Hard challenge. Being a single Black woman, a hard challenge was for me. This is hard. I'm trying not to get deep. Learning who I am, right? I think we make a lot of mistakes. I have made a ton of them. I could tell you stories, but I don't want to put my business out there.
I got you.
We make a lot of mistakes as women, and I think when you don't know who you are, you spend time searching for acceptance, love, and other things, trying to figure out who you are. But once you know who you are and you're solid in that, then you have some direction, and stability. and you make better choices in life. So I think it was hard doing when you see most of your friends, everyone around you with families and married, and then you got through COVID. You're like, how am I gonna do this? I'm scared to go outside. I don't know if it's in the air. Am I gonna live or die? People want to come over. I'm like, no. It was just getting through COVID on my own. Even dating for a while, it was cool, but it was just scary because it's facing the unknown on your own. So learning who I am, learning how to love myself, and standing on that so that I could make better decisions in life. That was one of the hardest things for me.
I love that answer. I love that. That is definitely a great answer. I love that one. All right, so I'm gonna give you an easy one because that was good. What do you think about the girl who went on a date with the dude and didn't want to get out the car because he took her to Cheesecake Factory? Your thoughts on that? Because I'm gonna tell you my thoughts. Before you even tell me yours. I'm gonna give you a chance to think yours out. So when I first saw that, Sherri, I literally was disgusted by her behavior because of the fact that this man. Because I'm a component, and I'm a pro man for the men, and I want us to continue to do things great. So it's hard being a man, especially approaching women, because men have been rejected. Women don't really get rejected. Sherri, you can walk up to any dude that you want to. Believe it or not, you can walk up to any dude that you want. You can walk up to any dude. Let's say we had the room of 10 dudes. You can walk up to at least, I'm guaranteeing you, 8 of them gonna be like, I'm with it. It's gonna be the 2 that you might not fit into. 8 of them, that's 80%. That's a high clip. A man can go into a room with 10 women, and he's gonna get rejected probably at an 80 clip. 8 women are gonna say, no, you're not my type. Especially if they know his background. Oh, he's too short. Or he's too this. Or he's not tall enough. Or his neck. Or he light skinned and wavy. You know, it's just something crazy. So men deal with that. So if this man got the option to say, I'm about to ask this woman out, in her mind she was a beauty queen. No doubt in her mind. And she was pretty. She wasn't like top 5 dead or alive, but she was pretty. And then for her to react the way that she did, how cool he was about it. Like, so you want to talk about this with? Yeah, I want to talk about it. And she was just like, a beautiful woman like me, I get courted in this and this. I don't go to the Cheesecake Factory. That was disgusting. And that man, and I know for a fact that man felt a certain kind of way because I felt a certain kind of way for him. Now, if the legendary Robert Winding was put in that situation, you know what would have happened? I would have said, hold on. Here's your Uber. I'm going to pay for the Uber. Here's your Uber. And you have a good night. Lose my number. And I'm going to go in the Cheesecake Factory and eat. You know what I mean? I'm going to go in there and eat. Look, I drove over there. I'm going to eat at this chain restaurant. But she was too much. Now, your thoughts.
Well, I'm gonna be totally honest. First of all, I was annoyed with her talking about I don't eat at chain restaurants. Who does not eat at chain restaurants?
Obviously, she don't.
Okay, there's a big difference between chain restaurants and high-end restaurants. But what do we know? At a chain restaurant, you're gonna get more food than you will at a gourmet restaurant. 2, you made the man wait an hour in the car. Now I understand her not allowing him to come to her house because she didn't know him. You made him wait an hour on you and he stayed there? Then you said, as good as I look, that dress wasn't that impressive. That neon green dress. And you got on this purple MAC lipstick. Nobody wears Caron anymore. I got it in my drawer, in my makeup drawer, but I'm not wearing that outside. That's you so talk funny. About, you know how you look and what type of person you are is how other people describe you. That man wasn't sitting here describing her as the most beautiful thing. But the one thing I do know, a man will treat you how he feels about you. He had reservations. She messed that up. She was so entitled. She wouldn't get out the car. And then I felt that he was beyond patient when he said, you know what, I'm going to take you home. Now, you want to compromise and you put him on blast recording him? and it became viral, I just thought that was inexcusable. I felt like it's enough negativity about how people describe Black women, and she made Black women look so entitled and so ungrateful. I would have put out my car. And if you would have saw, did you see the roof on his car? He was in a nice car.
He was in a nice car. Nice guy.
You should have took your body in there, found some chicken or something on the menu, ate a slice of cheesecake, been happy, and went home. Why? Because you shouldn't have been an hour late.
The cheesecake
So
cost
she was out of
$10.
line.
The cheesecake
I'm not
cost
a huge
$10.
fan of cheesecake, but I would have found something on the menu.
I'm telling you, they got like 8 pages. You could have found anything on them. It ain't like he pulled up in front of Harold's and was like, we finna go in here. Even though
I would have been like, can I get 4 wings with mayo sauce, please?
Absolutely.
It is what it is.
Let me
Thing. If you like the man that you're with, this man asked you out because he's attracted to you, whatever. If you like the person, the date is meant for you to get to know him and to talk to him. So it doesn't matter if you go get me some Harold's. It don't matter if you go get me a turkey sandwich. If I'm enjoying my company, we could be having a picnic with a $5 sandwich. It does not matter. But I think men respond based on how you appreciate what they do for you. But in my own experience, men do for you because they want to and because you show appreciation, not because you demand it and you respect it. So I think she was a little bit delusional in that situation.
I agree.
And he was a better person than I would have been, because she would have been waiting on that corner.
Absolutely. I would pay for the Uber because I'm a nice guy.
You would pay for the Uber?
Pay for the Uber. Pay for the Uber. Because when she get home,
you gonna send that picture of your plate too, like
I'll be like this. You could have been here. You could have been. Look, we could have got drinks too, because I was prepared for this date, and I just wanted to engage in conversation with you anyway. That's the most important part. You know what I'm saying? She put the horse before the carrot. Next question, and then we're gonna get next question, Sherri. I'm gonna let you get off on this, and then we're gonna get into this little game that I like to play called This or That, or Would You Rather. Last question for you.
Okay.
What are your favorite hobbies and pastimes? What you like to do? What does Sherri like to do?
I'm boring, right? I like to read. Now I do like to dance around when I'm supposed to be cleaning. I like to golf sometimes. I like to try new stuff. So I like to paint, but I'll try stuff with an adrenaline rush. So every now and then you might catch me going to ski. I'm good at skiing, but I'm not good at stopping. I'll go do paintball. I'm really good at that. I like to travel. So I like to go explore new places that I haven't been to before. That's what excites me.
False. I just asked you a question and you said, "Oh, I'm boring, but I like to go skiing." I like black person
Black
you know.
people ski too? Come on, man. They got whole black ski weekends in Colorado in Vail.
I ain't never been to a black ski weekend because guess what? I can't do.
No friends, honey, because black people ski.
They ski?
Yeah.
Oh. They ski.
Yeah, you need some new friends. I had people tell me that last time I went skiing, but black people do stuff too.
You can just leave it up to Sherri. Yeah.
Black people ski, yes.
Black people ski weekend. Y'all need to invite me. Okay, I like it. All right, Sherri. That's a good one. You see how easy you ran that off? You ran that off for sure. All right, so let's get into this or that situation. So, Sherri, one thing that I do like is I am a huge R&B music connoisseur, preferably the 90s, the 80s and the 90s. That's me. So I'll ask you a couple of questions surrounding artists and or songs. Okay. So number one, would you take Guy or the Rude Boys?
Who's the first one?
Guy, Teddy Riley, Aaron Hall.
Definitely.
Perfect. Now, okay, you on your own part. Next question. Would you take Jodeci or Boys to Men?
Jodeci, hands down.
Why you say Jodeci?
I mean, because I just like to imitate KC. Ooh, yeah. I mean,
let's get it.
Jodeci, I grew up on that. Come on, man. How can you not pick Jodeci? Yeah, Boys and Men, they are nice and to the end of the road, but it's like they
Sherri,
nice and smooth melody, but no, I like to turn up. I'm gonna need Jodeci in my life.
Sherri, I wouldn't have took you for a Boys to Men type of guy anyway, type of woman anyway. 50 Cent. Okay. What New Edition with Bobby Brown or New Edition with Johnny Gill?
No Edition with Bobby Brown.
I'm shocked. Did you see
Uh-oh, I saw that light flash.
what's going on? Oh, just because I'm hitting my feet. Studio 69 need to get it together. So, New Edition with Bobby Brown. Perfect. Perfect. I got two more for you.
Okay.
If you had a chance, I'm gonna get off of the R&B. Would you put? You said you're a traveler. What places have you been?
I've been to London, I've been to Paris, I've been to the DR, been to several spots in Mexico, I've been to the Bahamas, I like New York, been to San Fran, I've been to Vail, I've been just to a couple of places.
Oh, okay, couple places. Okay, I've been to Gary, Indiana, Ann Arbor.
Oh, that's just sad. No, I'm not for the road trip. Give me a plane ride.
Been to Gary. I've been to Calumet City. Sure. So, what's your favorite place out of all? If you had to pick one of those places, that like say you had to live there, where would you go?
Paris, easily.
Easily live in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 100%. That's 100%. All right. So this is your last question of the evening. And then I'm gonna let you go do whatever you gotta do. Do you really watch my show or no?
I do sometimes, but sometimes you be cutting up and I'll be like, let me turn him off.
I don't be really cutting up. You just okay.
First of all, I see Studio 69. I'll be like, okay, he is acting a whole fool. What? So I knew you was gonna cut up when I heard the name of it. And then sometimes I hear you ask and answer a question. I'm just like, stop it. Stop. Yeah. Backed up.
That dude. You know what? And honestly, I'll be so honest. That's how I be feeling. For real. That's how I be feeling for real. For real. So Sherri, this is gonna be we're gonna have to do a part 2 because I like the energy you came on. Right. Hey y'all. Sherri is cool. She down for the cause. I appreciate you. What you got going on? What you got going on for this winter? Any special trips? Anything that you're gonna go see?
Well, I'm thinking I might go see The Wiz while it's over here in Broadway. I got one trip planned to see some family. I'll probably head to New York before winter hits, at least one weekend. And then I like to hibernate a little bit in winter. So I like to chill out and I love to hang out with my family and we have drinks and play games and eat during the winter. So
I appreciate that, Sherri. I just want to thank you for coming on the legendary Q&A with your boy, the legendary Robert Winden. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate all your answers. I appreciate how you was. I just want to thank you. You got to come back.
Thanks for having me. Absolutely. It was fun.
Yeah, you got to. I told you I was going to take it easy on you your first time. Hey, but y'all just stay with your boy, legendary Robert Winden. They got a lot of more things coming up. You know what I'm saying? My next one, I'm talking about relationships and how Remy Ma was bogus to do papoose like that. Y'all stay with your boy, legendary Winden. Sherri, tell the people bye.
All right. See y'all.
All right, I'll holler.